feed the world, feed the world.
The famous Monastery Road, Shongotedu. What makes this location so special? Let's take a look. Aha! I see. So, this is the beautiful street where Future Town by Cedarwood is located. No wonder we don't just talk about this property, we brag about it. Future Town by Cedarwood. Join the city evolution and purchase this premium property with a land title of CFO and consent judgment. 450 square meters sells for an introductory price of 25 million naira. Aha! Also, within the same playing field is Tribe City by P1 Plus. This property also comes with a land title of CFO and consent judgment. 450 square meters sells for an introductory price of 30 million naira. Now, you have two great properties worth investing in. Both properties are located on Monastery Road, 2 minutes drive to the Lekki Ekpe Expressway and 1 minute from the beach. With excellent road networks and electricity supply, we are neighbors to ShopRite, School of Agriculture and Entrepreneurship Development, Mater Ecclesiae Coventry, and various established estates. With fast-paced appreciation, the decision to act smartly is in your hands. Buy Future Town by Cedarwood. Buy Tribe City by P1 Plus. We are making your home ownership dream a reality.
When we land, boast of your good deeds and no sign for men to follow. When accusers show face, oh, funny brother, you still a kid. If you no born, no, you be tossed around, no. If you know, you be blown around, no. All of them fruits and no gifts is an unbalanced diet, oh. All of them.
All right, it's a beautiful afternoon, Lagos, Nigeria. Welcome to another fantastic time out right here on Cedarwood Luxury Online Radio. We are Nigeria's first real estate radio. Welcome to another edition of the Open Mic Wednesday. Open Mic Wednesday comes your way every Wednesday afternoon by 4. Yes, Open Mic Wednesday is a platform given to every one of you out there to talk about every and anything you want to talk about. All right, it is a platform and an opportunity given to every one of you, yes, out there to talk about every and anything that you want to talk about. Share your stories, your concerns, your worries, just a way, a place, a comfortable zone, a safe place where you can choose to be anonymous. You can choose not to be anonymous, but it's a platform that is highly confidential, and an opportunity given to everyone out there to talk about every and anything that you want to talk about, from your stories to your concerns to your worries to questions to advice. If you also want to encourage somebody, you want to share your story to encourage someone out there, you want to share your experience to encourage someone out there, feel free. Yes, feel free to reach out to us via our WhatsApp platform. We also have the anonymous message link on our Facebook platform as well. So if you go through the Facebook timeline, you're going to see it right at the caption of the flyer of this very program, Open Mic Wednesday. The anonymous link is on the flyer of this. It's on the caption, yes, on the flyer of the flyer for this particular program, and there is also a write-up right there, and the link is also available for you to share your stories in order to be of encouragement, inspiration to someone out there, to share your concerns, to ask your questions. You need advice and all that. So it is a safe platform. It is a platform that is open for everyone. Last week, I started my own open mic on the concept of Godfatherism. Yes, I opened the floor with a discussion on the platform. I mean, I opened the platform. I opened the platform with a discussion on the concept of Godfatherism, and I want to just try and conclude that conversation. But before then, I want to take some messages that I have here. I was able to receive some anonymous message which I'm going to start treating, and if time permits, I'm just going to wrap up the conversation on the concept of Godfatherism. And the reason why I brought up this conversation is because it is a concern. Yes, it is a concern to everyone, especially those of us who live here in Nigeria. And I was speaking to a friend after the show last week, and she was sharing some of her experience when it comes to some of the things she has experienced when it comes to this Godfatherism of a thing. Do not forget the WhatsApp number is 09133 09133833507. You can put a call through to us via WhatsApp, send us a WhatsApp message, send us an anonymous message as well. The link is also on this live broadcast. The link is also on this live broadcast. The link is also on our timeline. So reach out to us. If we're unable to take your message, treat your message today, definitely we'll do that next week. I have, please, let me sound this warning. This anonymous message is for you to share your concerns. It's for you to share your story in order for it to be an inspiration to someone. It's for you to send in your questions, for you to talk about every and anything that you want to talk about. Not for you to come and be sending me, I miss you, can we hang out? Who do you miss? No, who did you miss? Who the hell are you? Who are you missing? You better go and look for who you are missing. All right, so just to point that out, another person here is not saying, who is your crush? My crush is Cedarwood Luxury Radio. If you want to know, in case you want to know my crush. My crush is Cedarwood Luxury Radio. So now you know my crush. How much are you going to send to me? All right, so please, the anonymous link is for serious messages. I will only take just the font. I'll just take it as, okay, let's just laugh about this today. Next week, oh my God, I will look for you. I will come to your house and give you heavy conk on your head. All right. So a message says, my boyfriend hits me all the time and apologized whenever he hits me. Reported this situation to his mom and she told me he has some mental issues that they are trying to work on, and I really love this boy. Please, what do I do? Okay, the thing is, you know what to do, but you don't want to do it. Yes, you know what to do, but you don't want to do it. A lot of us kind of look for a way to push responsibility to others. We look for a way to, we are waiting until somebody asks us to stand up before we stand up. You know that you need to stand up. You know that you need to eat. You know that you need to go out. You know that you need to take that step, do something. But you're waiting for somebody to come and tell you. That is you pushing responsibility. Number one, you need to realize that you are responsible for your life and everything that happens to you. You are responsible. Every action, every decision, every step you take, every and anything you do, you are responsible for the outcome at the end of the day. So if you find yourself in this situation and you are saying you don't know what to do, I think you know what to do. You know what to do, but you are just trying to excuse yourself. You are just trying to push responsibility. And since this is what you want, I'm going to help you here. And that is why we are here. All right. I'm going to help you. This is no judgment zone. You can also contribute to any of the situations, the stories, the messages that we get. But please, I'm not going to condone any judgment. I'm not going to allow anybody bring about any judgment. If you have an advice for this person, you can put it down in the comment section. You can send us a WhatsApp message on 09133. It's 09133 833 507. The number again is 09133 833 507. Send us a WhatsApp message. All right. Now, back to this person. If you're watching me right now, I want you to know that you know what to do, but I think what you are scared of, or what's your concern or your worry, is you are not able to take that bold step to do that which you ought to do. And what I would say is, you should not allow yourself to be in a situation that would, at the end of the day, be what I call regrettable experience. If this young man has mental issue, you are not the person that should be on the receiving end. You are not the one that should be suffering for the mental illness of this person, the result of the mental illness of this person. So you need to understand that this person needs help, and you are not in the right position to help that person. You are not a medical doctor. You're not a medical personnel. You're not a therapist. You are not a psychologist. You are not in position to help anyone come out of any mental ailment, because you are not qualified for that position. Now that you've discovered from this person's parents, from this person's family, that this person have mental issue, then you need to ask yourself the question: would you, because of love, be a punching bag, or be the one on the receiving end as a result of that mental instability of this your boyfriend? Bad situations in relationship or marriage sends a wrong message to your mind. And what is that message? It tells you relationship is full of pain. Relationship is full of agony. Love is full of regret and all that, which is not so. At the end of the day, you will end up mentoring a generation. You would end up mentoring the younger ones to tell them there is nothing like love. Don't fall in love. Don't do love. Don't do relationship. Don't do this. God, who created relationship, who created love, who created marriage in the first place, created it for pleasure, for man and his partner. Now, when the purpose of a thing is being abused, excusing is inevitable. So when the purpose of a particular thing, if the purpose of a car is to drive you from Lagos to Ibadan, and the purpose of a car is now being used to carry illicit drugs, the purpose of that car is now being used for something else, then excuse is inevitable. So the purpose of relationship or marriage or whatever, or love, is not for agony, it's for pleasure. And when the purpose of that particular thing is being abused, you have every right to get out of it. You have every opportunity. You have the opportunity, the ability, irrespective of what the situation on ground is, irrespective of what people will say, irrespective of the feedback you would get from community and those around you. Because at the end of the day, you are the one that would either suffer, or at the end of the day, you'll be the one to regret. So I want you to sit down tonight, count your costs, count your pains, go on Google, research, look at the statistics, look at people that has died. I can help you and start mentioning names from celebrities, known and unknown. There are people that have died as a result of domestic violence in relationship. And you don't want to be part of that number. You don't want to be part of that number. There are people that has lost their legs, lost their eyes, lost their ability to move, lost their, full mental ability as well. And you don't want to be part of that number. You don't want to be part of that statistics. Now that you are still intact, now that you are still yourself, you don't want your family to cry at the end of the day. So if you're trying to say, you should be true to yourself and not be biased. Because at the end of the day, if anything should happen to you, there are people around you that would regret, that would cry. You don't want, to put them through that pain. Allow this young man and his family people to work on him. They should take him to psychiatric hospital. They should take him to a psychology. They should take him to a medical center where he can be treated. All right. So I've taken enough time, and I hope I've been able to say a lot. Leave the relationship now that you can. That is the best thing I can tell you. Leave the relationship now that you can. There is no point staying there. Love is not foolish. Love is not pain. Love is not every and anything that you would regret. Love is meant for you to enjoy and not endure. Relationship is meant for you to, it is a process at which you would, at the end of the day, make your calculations and say, okay, am I going to end up with this person? Relationship is a point, is a level, is a platform for discovery. So if anyone out there also have contrary opinions to every and anything that I've said, feel free to contradict me and put them in the comment section. And I hope you've been able to get some of the things I have said. And I want to reiterate one of them, which is you are not in the position to help this person mentally. Then you shouldn't be on the receiving end. You shouldn't be the one at the receiving end as a result of the negative effect of the mental instability of this person. And then you should realize that relationship is a platform, an opportunity for discovery, for you to make your decision and make your calculations, make your findings, do your due diligence, and know if you want to, at the end of the day, end up with this person with the following kind of lifestyle and whatever it is that is about this person. So the limit, there are some things that you can tolerate and there are some things you shouldn't tolerate. And when it comes to domestic violence, I don't think it is tolerable. I don't speak grammar. It is not tolerable. So for your sanity, for your well-being, for your family, the sake of your family and everyone around you, and for the sake of yourself and your future, please pack your load and go. Let his family and those that are professional help him out of his predicaments.
Hello viewers, I am Ambassador Dr. Julius Oyedemi, your most astounding CEO 2023 P1 Group. The best radio to listen to is no other than the Cedarwood Luxury Radio. Thank you.
Hello everybody, this is Vivian Imako, the ED, P1 Perfection Business Investments Limited, and you're listening to Cedarwood Luxury Radio. Keep it locked. God bless you.
This is Cedarwood Luxury Radio, Nigeria's first real estate radio.
Just one tongue you cannot speak. Your mates done the black.
All right, I look forward to getting more messages, and I look forward to also getting the opinions and the suggestions of other people concerning what I've just read, concerning the situation of an anonymous person who says she has been going through several hitings and apology at the end of the day from the person who she claims to be in a relationship with. And she said the guy is mentally unstable. So should she or whoever the person is use the mental instability as an excuse to be in the relationship and help him out of his mental instability, or secure her life, her future, and her well-being, also her mental health as well, and allow the professionals to take care of him? All right, I would love to hear from you. I also would love to know where you're watching us from and where you are hearing me from. All right, let me try and bring to a close the conversation I started last week. If I have more messages, I'm going to take them. If I'm unable to take more messages, I'm going to treat. Definitely every message will be treated, if not today, next week. Yes, so godfathers are powerful individuals who determine who, what, when, and how things operate, and are usually in the corridors of power. Many godfathers in the present-day Nigeria operate like the mafia by displaying similar violent scheming and aggressive politicking, coupled with manipulating devices of having their way by any means. They rely on they rely on a slogan which says the end justifies the means.
I want to come for you, that the enemy will see me around. Help me.
All right. It is glaring that Godfather's role is sponsoring and bankrolling of bills. This is what gives them the power over other godsons and the peasants to wrench their powers at all costs if their will is not obeyed. I gave some definitions that was given by some persons. Osontoku in 2003. Oshuntoku, all right, thank you. Oshuntoku defined Godfatherism in 2003 as the political relationship under successive governments in Nigeria. Under successive governments in Nigeria. Okay, yes, is a reflection of the international economic order, which facilitates the pursuit or regime change by a avaricious godfather whose major preoccupation is to perpetuate their hegemonic political influence for personal interest and aggrandizement. If the aforementioned statement is properly x-rayed, one would agree with the statement that the reward of godfatherism seems to be more personalized. Yes, we made mention of that. It is more personalized. It is not something that is for the people. It is not something that is made, that is, that is with the intention of helping the people. It is something for personal return at the end of the day. And I remember, I think I made mention of something, of the fact that if godfatherism was with the aim of helping the community, for instance, if I became the governor of Lagos for 3 years, 4 years, and I started some infrastructural developments in Lagos, and I know of someone that can continue the good work, the progress that my regime has brought about, for the good of the people, I know that, okay, yes, if eventually for one reason or the other, the opposition would win the election, the opposition or someone somewhere or in whichever way, my party governance would not continue. And this will bring about discontinuity in governance and progress that my regime and my party has brought to that community. And then when I'll say, okay, you know what, I want to bring in a Shegun to become the next governor of Lagos State with the intention and the mindset of, okay, Lagos has been progressing. Lagos is making so much progress. Lagos is the Dubai of today. Lagos is everything. Now there is the fear and concern that if the opposition party comes into power, there might not be continuity in that progress. So I would sponsor Shegun with money. I will sponsor Shegun with every and anything that I need to sponsor him with in order for him to be the next government for, progressive, continuous government, for continuous progress in governance. Then I will sponsor Shegun. But with the situation that we've seen in Nigeria and also other places, godfatherism has become something of personal benefit. Poverty makes it possible for the emergence of godfathers. The prevalence of this makes it easy for godfathers to raise and pervade the environment of the not well-structured politics. In addition, the election is manipulated through financial inducement of electoral officers, thuggery, or outright rigging of votes. The activities of political godfathers in Nigeria's Fourth Republic are even more challenging and daring to democracy and democratic stability. That is Nnamani in the year 2004. So we might be able to excuse godfatherism if it was a concept that is helping the people and the progress of the community and the progress of, of democracy, the stability of democratic environment. But it is not so. From the foregoing, it is obvious that godfatherism involves two parties, godfather and godson, whose relationship is symbolic in nature, Both parties need each other to survive and achieve their aim. The godfather bankrolls the campaign of the godson, while the godson reciprocates by paying huge interest and awarding contracts to the godfather. Now, when all this begins to happen, when all this begins to play out, we end up seeing a decline, a decrease in societal development, because the resources that is meant to go for the people, the resources that is meant to, that is meant for the betterment of the society is now being divided. Is now, some part is going to somebody and some part is going for the other parts, and then we start seeing a society that is going down day by day rather than a society that is improving and becoming better. We see a decline, a decrease, a slow, sluggish, snail, tortoise style. Like tortoise, don't write that English down. It's not in dictionary. I just created it. Tortoise style movement. Development of our society. A rhetorical question here says, if money is therefore accepted as a sine qua non for democratic politics, what could be wrong with it? It's a tactic illusion of godfatherism. In democracy, there is usually the need to spend certain amounts of money to plan and execute party strategies in order to capture the machinery of government. Such money can really be provided by a single individual. The last election we had the form for the presidential election was 100 million. Sometimes I'm even asking, why is the money for because you want to come out, why is it that expensive? Is it good that they are using to do the form? Are they importing the form from outside another planet? 100 million. 100 million naira. 100 million naira. Why is it like that? Why is it that expensive? Help me. This guy is arguing here with me. 100 million naira. Imagine me now. I want to contest for president. Me when no get rich 100K for account. So now me to want Mr. Emmanuel. The guys, Mr. Emmanuel will not give me 100 million. I say, okay, he will give me 100 million to buy the form, sponsor everything. At the end of the day, 25% or whatever percent of revenue, state revenue, would go to him. How then do we expect development in our communities? You'll see now. You see what I'm talking about? All right? So in democracy, there is usually the need to spend certain amounts of money to plan and execute party strategies in order to capture the machinery of government. Such money can rarely be provided by a single individual, except through collective efforts of members who may willingly donate money to the party or sponsor candidates at the election. This practice unavoidably attracts a number of affluent individuals who make huge donations and consequently become very influential in the party. Ukhon in 2004 affirmed that godfatherism and money politics could vitiate an electoral process and negate genuine democracy, which is absolutely true. He said that godfathers could use their money to the detriment of Nigeria's democratic experience. The creation of two-party system by the administration of President Babangida was prompted by the role of godfatherism in money politics. This was done to annihilate other interest groups in order to ensure political equality, free participation, and free political contest in line with its philosophy of equal founder, co-founder, equal joiner, co-joiner, Wanchuku in 2003. All right, we'll take a quick break and then we'll be right back.
My name is Mercy Wamara. I'm live here in Akwa Ibom State, precisely. Akwa Ibom State is the highest oil producing state in Nigeria. And here in Akwa Ibom State, we have a whole lot of road network. From here now to 5 minutes drive, now you will see the airport. In the last 10 years, this state was not like this. But Akwa Ibom State, Uyo presently is a state, it's a city where good things are going to happen. So I advise my investors, this is the right time to invest. Don't miss this opportunity. Uyo is a mind-blowing city.
10, 15, 20 years ago is gone. Today is another day for investment. My name is Focus, the BDE P1 Plus Real Estate Company, owners of all Cedarwood Luxury Estates here in the city of Uyo. This way to Promised Land. Follow me.
It's actually a very nice place. This Promised Land, they have really done a lot. Seriously, this is my first time I'm experiencing a site that is already well fenced, demarcated. Wow, this is amazing. I'm so blessed to come into this Promised Land, and I believe everybody there should come and join me and benefit from this.
With all these features and amenities mentioned, we bring you Promised Land by Cedarwood. The price of this wonderful estate is 3.5 million naira. Title, freehold. As you all can see, the fencing have been completed. The plot demarcations have been completed. My smart investors, the right time to invest in this wonderful estate is now. Thank you and God bless you.
P1 Plus, making home ownership a reality.
Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Michael Ahwetie. I'm the Managing Director of P1 Pro, and I want to encourage you to subscribe to Cedarwood Radio.
This is Cedarwood Luxury Radio, Nigeria's first real estate radio.
Yes, we are Nigeria's first real estate radio. You're very much welcome back. This is Open Mic Wednesday, where we talk about every and anything that we want to talk about. Like I made mention earlier, it is a platform given to everyone to talk about anything they want to talk about. Your cares, your concerns, your worries, your questions. We take them right here at the Open Mic Wednesday. And I've been talking about my own particular open mic. Yes, I've been talking about my own particular open mic, which is Godfatherism, looking into the concept of Godfatherism and how it affects us as a nation, and how it can also probably be of a positive change if it is taken the right way. All right, before I continue, I have a message here already, which I'll treat. It says, I've been dating this boy for the past 3 years now. He has never posted me before. Even on my birthday, he just sent a message to me. Whenever I ask him, he will say he doesn't want people to know his babe. Yet I'm so confused. Oh, all right. You don't have to be confused. There are two ways to this. It is only he who has the skeleton in the cupboard that hides the cupboard or closes the cupboard and don't allow anyone to open it. If you claim to be in a relationship with somebody that you intend getting married with, that is why sometimes before going into any relationship or doing anything called relationship, you should do it with an intention, with a mindset, with a goal, with with the mindset of what is the essence of this relationship, what is the plan, where are we going to. You can't just begin a journey without a destination. All right, so that is why it is key that whatever it is that you want to do, you have an aim, you have the purpose, you have a purpose for doing it. You can't just wake up in the morning and just start moving. There's somewhere you aim to get to. There's something you aim to do. There is something you aim to achieve. So before you begin any relationship, you should be sure of what the relationship is about and where you are going to. Define it, make it clear, make it open, make it clear, be intentional. Okay, ask questions, even if the partner or the person you are doing this with is not being intentional, is not saying anything. Make sure that you are clear, make sure that you understand what you are doing. Make sure you understand what you are doing. Okay, so yes, what is the intention of this relationship? Where do you intend to go? Listen to everything that this person has to say. If possible, write them down, take note of them, keep them at the back of your mind, and then observe. There should be a time frame and say, okay, if this person says this relationship is for marriage, this relationship is for this relationship is for that, give it a time frame and say, okay, at least in 6 years, I said 6 years, in 6 months, in 1 year, in 2 years, let me see where, or let me see the actualization of this thing that this person is claiming, or this person has said. So if I say I want to buy a car and I want to save money, what is the period of time it will require me to save money, and how much will I get at the end of the day? And if at the end of the day I tell you, okay, this is my plan on how I want to get the car in 6 months, in 1 year. In 6 months, in 1 year, you would come back and ask me, how far? 6 months ago, you said this. 1 year ago, you said this. Why have you not actualized this? What is going on? What is the plan? You get? So that is that on that for before going into any relationship. Now, if you have gotten to the point where he doesn't post you even on your birthday, and he's saying he doesn't want anybody to know his babe, then I'm speaking from the angle of a guy as well. You know, sometimes guys can be funny in relationship. I will tell you the honest truth. He is hiding something. It's either he's hiding you, or he's hiding. There's definitely something that he's hiding. All right. So let's just be sincere with ourselves here. All right. So if he's hiding you, if he's not posting you, even on your birthday, at least, even if he's not posting you at all, even if he's not posting you at all, even if he's not, at least that your birthday is an important day, very important day. And, you know, I know how personal some things can be. Yeah. I know how personal some things can be to some people, especially when it comes to birthday. All right. So if you said he's not posting you even on your birthday, he's saying he doesn't want anybody to know about you, then to me, in my own opinion, I don't know of anyone else, in my own opinion, he's not being sincere with you. He's not real with you. I mean, that relationship is not real with you. It's not real. Take it or leave it, it's not real. And on the other hand, there are times that it is better to keep some relationship secrets. All right, but it's in a very special condition. It is a very special situations. There are situations that are relationships that are kept from the public, and it is actually for a purpose. But irrespective of the fact that this relationship is kept from the public, there are major people in this person's life that should know about the relationship. The family, and also the family, close associates, and also spiritual heads, just like the pastor or some mentor of this person. So if I'm in a relationship with you as the lady right now, and I'm not posting you, my family is not aware of us, my close associate is not aware, major people, at least major people are not aware of the relationship, then you should start considering leaving that relationship. Because at the end of the day, you wake up one morning and see the real person that this person is with. So you are probably a side chick and you are not aware. Yes, you are probably a side chick and you are not aware. So I would advise that you don't waste more of your time. You are probably a side chick and you are not aware. You don't waste more of your time. You need to be wise. You need to. I mean, this comment is open to more suggestions. It's open to more suggestions. You can contradict what I'm trying to say, but what I would say is what I have said. You are probably a side chick, and you should start considering. Finding or going somewhere else. If this guy is claiming to hide you for no genuine reason, then even if the reason is genuine, come on now. If the relationship, like I said, is aiming at a particular destination, if the relationship is really, really going somewhere, it's nothing to hide about. Person will get belly, they know they hide down. If you are 6 months pregnant, 7 months, 9 months pregnant, it is not something that is hidden. So, I mean, it's a very sensitive thing. It's a very, very sensitive thing. It's a very, very sensitive thing. So, is it that you're a side chick and you should also start considering moving to another. So I think I'm just going to bring my discussion on Godfatherism to an end right here. I think I've said enough. I've said a lot. We've understood the concept of Godfatherism, which has to do with the fact that it is some financial sponsoring of, political aspirants. And we've understood the fact that it is for personal aim at the end of the day. But I would love to encourage once again that Godfatherism is not healthy for democracy. Godfatherism is for personal and has no intention to the development of the people and the community. So we should try as much as possible to begin to bring up the level, the Godfatherism thing in our community. If we must have a stable democracy, if we must see a progressive community, if we must have a good political environment, then we should consider working on the concept of Godfatherism. If it cannot be eradicated, then the concept should be changed. It should be changed from personal aggrandizements. It should be changed from personal purpose to the people and the community. I would love to hear from you next week, Wednesday. I'll have more time to take more messages, more concerns, more questions, more anonymous message. Thank you very much, everyone. God bless you, and see you all again next week, Wednesday.
Otu, abụọ, atọ, anọ, ise, isii, asaa, asatọ. Ndị be anyị, nnọọ unu akwụgo Heartland nke asatọ dị n'ala Asaba. Bịabanụ.